Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Craig at Hiking Pipes, and as promised, I'm back on the porch from last night's windy experience. If you haven't seen my video from last night, check it out. It sounded like we had jet engines going overhead. It was actually a little scary. Um, anyway, today is video is a GAW for my 250 subscribers. Again, I cannot believe that I surpassed the 250 mark. I think as of this morning, I was at like 261 or something like that, so 260 something. So again, thank you all so very much. I really am humbled by the reception that I've gotten in the YTPC and other subscribers as well. Quick housekeeping. I'm smoking my Vowen, or Fowen, if you will. It's kind of a brandy-shaped pipe, kind of a sandblast, and it has the white dot marking, which is a signature in the Vowen line that it's of higher quality or whatever. There's a whole big to-do about this white dot marking in comparison to Dunhill pipes, and there was all sorts of litigations, and they came to their conclusions. That's a whole nother subject. So, without really much further ado, because there's a couple of things I want to try to get through. Oh, I was remiss. In the Vowen, I'm smoking my Peterson's Deluxe Navy Rolls. Really liking this. It's a vapor blend. Comes in coins, and I think I'm going to do a video comparing this to a Scudo. I like this one very much too. I think this has a fruitier flavor to it, if you will. Anyway, not the subject. So, for the GAW, first the rules. Must be of smoking age. Must be a subscriber. Again, this video and this GAW is for my subscribers, who, again, I thank very, very much. As I teased in a video just a little bit ago, I'm going to be giving away, let me put this down. I'm going to be giving away a pipe and a tin. So, first the tin. This is John Cotton's Double Pressed Virginia. Don't see too much information out there about this. It's a deep crumble cake cup. Comes in a nice square cake. Very easy to break apart with your hands. No knife needed. Don't see too much about this. I always like the opportunity to acquire new tobaccos without necessarily, just on a whim spending my own money. So again, I'd like to give somebody an opportunity to try this. Maybe you already have, and maybe you love it. So hopefully you guys like Virginias. This is a very nice one. The pipe is, yes, it's a Savinelli. Now, full disclosure, I've smoked this pipe twice, and only twice. So it's in pristine condition. I just found that for me, I wasn't giving this enough love, and I started acquiring other pipes, and this seemed to always get shoved off to the side a little bit. So I wanted to give this one away. So what is this pipe? So first, it comes in all the original boxing. I'm the original owner. I bought this from Smoking Pipes. I have the receipt in here. Comes with all the original paperwork, and it will have the converter in there for those of you who do not like to smoke filters. Comes with the original bubble wrap. I know that's thrilling for you guys. And here's the pipe. It is the 316 KS Roma Lucite. As you can see, it's in pristine condition. Again, only smoked twice. I've cleaned this pipe thoroughly. Of course, you're going to want to do that again for yourselves. But there is no teeth mark on the stem whatsoever on the bit. There's no charring. There's nothing wrong. Again, it's in pristine condition. So this is the pipe that's going to be given away, along with the tin of tobacco. So I'm going to run this giveaway through March 19th. I believe that's a Saturday. And then I'll do the giveaway drawing on the following Sunday, which will be the 20th. So what do you have to do to participate? Well, again, must be 20. Must be smoking age. I don't want to say 21, but you must be of legal smoking age in your area, and you must be a subscriber. And what I would like is two things, please. I thought one of these is a result of last night. But the first thing I would like to know, in the spirit of still having everybody share about themselves so we can all learn about ourselves, what is the scariest thing that ever happened to you? Whether it turned out to be all for naught or whether it really was a true scare. For me, scariest moment was when my wife was pregnant with our daughter, and we were in a grocery store, and we did our shopping, got everything into big shopping into the cart, and we're on the checkout line, and I'm in front of the cart, unloading the cart onto the belt for the cashier, and my wife is behind, the cart, and all of a sudden she kind of, as I'm unloading, she gets kind of a blank stare, and she goes, "I need some orange juice." And no sooner does she say that than she falls backwards from the cart and goes down like a ton of bricks, right in the middle of the grocery store. Holy! I, ran around the cart, and I thought she had some sort of massive hemorrhage and just died. I'm screaming for somebody to call 911, and she was out for probably about 30 seconds. It seemed like 10 minutes. She finally came about. Long story short on it, though, is because of the pregnancy, she had her blood pressure just dropped, for that instant, and it just knocked her out. And, thankfully nothing was wrong. But that was the scariest moment in my life that I can really recollect. I'm not sure anything will top that. So what's your scariest moment? Again, it could be, you got worried all for nothing, or it could have been a real something or other. So the second thing came about last night. I've been smoking a pipe for 3 years, and I'm always trying to learn new things. And I learned something I think new last night. And that is, I've heard seen a lot of folks talk about having a dedicated pipe for a dedicated type of tobacco or a dedicated type of blend. I know Latakias can ghost pipes as well as aromatics and so forth. But the one thing that I've always heard, not always heard, but heard periodically, was that, Virginias can burn hot, and I know that to be true. And so people have said that they will smoke their Virginias in a kind of a more narrow opening pipe or a billiard type of pipe. And for me, I wasn't that discerning about what pipe to smoke what type of blend of tobacco in. But last night I was smoking my Virginia in a Savinelli 320. Now, for those who do not know, and most of you I think do, Savinelli 320s have a very wide opening and kind of a short bowl. So it's an author shape, excuse me. And because it was so windy out last night, I was sitting out here, and the wind was just fanning the flames of the tobacco. And I didn't enjoy the smoke as much as I normally do, because as I was smoking, it was hot. And I finally got that for myself. So, lesson learned and something learned is that on a very windy exposure, I will not smoke my Virginias in a Savinelli 320. So I'd like to know, for the second question is, what if you learned something like that, through pipe smoking, and that was an aha for you guys. So again, please answer those two. Just to recap, uh, please be a subscriber. Please be of smoking age. The contest will end on the 20 on the 19th. Drawing will be on the 20th. Um, I would say in the comments below, please just say as an opening, I'm in, so I could track these. And if you're up for making VRs, please do so. For those who aren't, please give a little bit of an explanation. I know it's maybe a little bit of typing if you're not going to do a VR, but I'd appreciate that very much. Um, so with that, again, I'm going to say thank you so very much to all you guys out there and ladies for being a subscriber to me and welcoming me into the community and spending time with me. So with that, I'm going to say, as always, be well, be safe, and most importantly, be good to one another. We'll talk to you very soon. Thanks again. Bye bye.